Hey everyone, we've got a 2012 Chevy Sonic sedan here today. This has the 1.8 liter non-turbo engine, and today we are going to be replacing the flex pipe. This car has 49,000 kilometers, which is about 31,000 miles, and the flex pipe is already cooked. Here's what it sounds like from inside the car. Door panel, dash rattling. It goes away when we give it a little gas. So there's the star of the show right there. And now we don't need to remove this tray, which comes all the way across the front and down both sides, but I'm going to take it out anyway because it's going to give me some better shooting angles, and it might make the removal and reinstall a little easier. So we've got two T15s, one there and one right across from it on the passenger side there, and then we've got four 13 mil bolts at each corner. And one there. And one there. There was another shield in the front here, but it got obliterated, so it had to come off. I'm going to start with those two screws. This dirty shield is going to fall on me now, so I'm going to try to get out of the way. Looks like I missed something. Yep. There's one more 13 here. There we go. So we're going to follow the flex pipe toward the back of the car. And here is your secondary O2 sensor. That is going to have to come off. We'll swap that over to the new pipe. First, let's disconnect the electrical. It's right here. It's sitting between the alternator and the starter. Just squeeze down on the tab at the bottom, the black tab, and pull down. And that's it. Moving along, let's get these three 13s out of here. This car only has 50,000 kilometers again, so sometimes these exhaust nuts and bolts can be really rotten. Moving toward the back here, you have a second cat. Or two more 13s. Let's try this other one here. Great. So put a little more PB blaster on these. Let's see how it does. Next one. So I got a pipe on top of me here. No complaints. I think it's not hot. I might have sucked. Okay. Pull that out of there now. I'm going to be very careful to not hit the O2 sensor. Oh, that braiding is sharp. There we are. Break time. With the old pipe off, we're going to harvest a few parts from this. Starting with that gasket there. These are supposed to be reusable. I did get new ones, but I may use the originals. This one here just pops off. We gotta get this heat shield. These pins here are broken, but still it's usable. Soak those in PB Blaster because they're a little rough. See what we can do here with the 10 mil. And it's gone. We are not putting that heat shield back on. This thing is fried. You can go buy a new one at the dealer if you want, but I will not be. Destroyed. Here's my O2 sensor socket kit. I'm gonna go with this one here. Would have liked to go with that one, but the cord's too thick. Can't get that one in there without risk of damaging the wires. So this one it is. Also to note, I've sprayed the sensor with a bit of PB Blaster in hopes of that'll make it a little bit easier. Okay, so for this we moved up to the 1/2 inch socket. And this big breaker bar here. Let's see how this goes. You may have seen me almost do a face plant there, but for those of you who do this stuff at home, you'll take that any day over a seized O2 sensor. So let's get the socket off here. There we are. Here we are with the new one. This is a clone of the Walker 53963. It's made by Global Muffler in Scarborough for me. I did put anti-seize on the threads. This part will probably last a couple years. I'll have to do it again. So I'm using a 3/8 to censor the socket this time. Tight. cardboard here so it doesn't get scratched up on the concrete. Take it out. Reset it. Okay. And once more, a little bit of downward pressure. All right, that's good enough. So for the reinstall, I am going to use the gaskets which were supplied because they look like they fit a little better. There and there. Now on this end, up by the manifold and converter, I'm going to use the factory studs and nuts because those the studs are still in the converter and it's going to be a lot of work to get them out, and they seem pretty fine. Now in the old part, the studs came out attached to here, and they are pretty bad, as are the nuts. So I'm going to use this 14 mil nut and bolt combo there. Okay, got the pipe resting loosely in place. I'm going to take the front gasket. This is going to be great holding a foam. Okay, so that holds itself. Up by hand now, but I'm going to need both hands. So we're here at the back again. Got a bolt and a washer. I'm going to send that in from the back, maybe. Okay, a little update here. New hardware provided would not fit through the holes on the converter end, so I dropped it off the hangers and used a 3/8 inch drill bit to widen these holes. I should be ready to finish this job now. Okay, here we are. This is all set. Just going to tighten these up a little more. Should be good. I'm going to check them with a regular ratchet. Okay, so this is all done here. Got those nice and tight. Now we're going to move back over here to our oxygen sensor. Can you see that? All right, that's all done. Now we're gonna go back here and we're gonna tighten these ones up. Okay, so those three are all tightened up. Highly recommend using a deep socket because a regular socket might not get to the bottom of the nut all the way. But either way, this is all done, so let's go start the car, see if this is worth it. Okay, here goes. Here it is again with a new pipe. I don't want to pass 3,000 and blow all my coolant seals now. So yeah, at the end of the day, still a Chevy Sonic, but sounds a lot better. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.